Okay. I gotta. How about I have 5 minutes here? Hello. Welcome back. I'm playing Minecraft again. And actually, I haven't ever really stopped playing Minecraft. So, we've reset the realm. Hopefully you've checked out my 5-minute realm tour video from the previous realm. But, we've recently reset the realm. And, I guess really at this point it wasn't that recently. It was several months ago. So I've been playing ever since. I've just been busy with schoolwork, so I haven't been able to make videos. So I've made a lot of progress. And I've recorded some footage. Especially early on, I got a lot of footage. But yeah, I want to show you some of the humble beginnings and a little bit of how I got here, and then hopefully over the next couple of weeks I'll be able to record a few more videos so that you guys can kind of see what's going on this server. So yeah, let's roll some of that early footage and see what there is to see. The realm has been reset. We have a name now. It is no longer the unnamed realm. Let us take a look at what's going on the realm. All right, who's online? Sustenance, very cool. So we have some interesting things here on this new and improved realm. We have 2 brand new dimensions. We gotta have portal frames, lighter blocks, pay a moderator to set up the portal, Caliditas. Both of these are options. And the underworld. Fascinating. Mushroom Island is reserved for shops and community builds. Do not build a base on it, please. Alright, so we're gonna take a look around. There should be a Mushroom Island nearby. I'd like to not die. Hey, I heard someone. Alright, let's sail around a little bit, see if we can find some of these key landmarks. If I can get in this boat. Hello? There we go. Don't know what that was all about. Ah, there's our Mushroom Island. I do like these mega taiga biomes. They look very pleasing. I haven't entirely decided what I want to do in terms of base yet, but I have a few ideas. Something over in this area might be very good. Access to the ocean is potentially going to be important. Okay, now we're getting into a desert. I don't really want the desert. Actually, we might go with this mega taiga. I like the vibe. Let's set up shop on this little peninsula for now. Oh, that's not good. I am not equipped. I have not the equipment. I lack the equipment. How did that even hit me? I am not equipped. I'm not equipped. I have no things. I very badly need food. Yeah, these guys are just gonna kill me. Yeah, this guy's just gonna kill me. Not feeling great about this. And the lag is not making me feel any better about it. What if we go out to sea? Why don't we just go out to sea? That feels like a good idea. I could make a fishing rod. Actually, I could get some kelp. Love me some kelp. I don't think I've ever resorted to eating kelp before. How did it come to this? Why am I not doing so hot on this Minecraft server? Whoa! Oof. That boy came up behind me. Yo, somebody just left a record over here. I don't want to let that despawn. So, as you can see, I kind of got my start in a mega taiga biome. I just kind of piled up some barrels. Yeah, good times. Basically, my first real endeavor on the server was to go for some villager trading. Ooh, wither skeleton skull. Alright, so I've made a little bit of progress since we last left off here. I built this little house. I was able to successfully kidnap some villagers and bring them over here. And I also gathered some sheep, which I really don't need these sheep anymore. We're gonna do a little bit of a sheep massacre here. We've made an unintentional iron golem spawner. So what I've been doing with these guys is just taking them and just kind of pushing them. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go. So yeah, I've just been pushing those guys into these little lava bits. See the setup I've got in here. Just a bunch of little beds. This little chap just came into this world. Welcome to this cruel, cruel world. I will probably be using you for a farm. I just set up a nether portal over here and a enchanting table. I've been doing a lot of work on here, and I haven't been recording a whole lot of it, so I don't really know what I have shown you and what I haven't, but we're just going to take a look around, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So this right here is a little tiny sugarcane farm. I've also built this second villager area over here that has all these armor and tools dudes, so that I can actually get armor and tools for dirt cheap, essentially, which is great. Yeah, so basically when I first got on the server, I decided I was going to go immediately for villager trading and raid farming. And that was going to be my main source of income on the server. So I set up a villager trading area as quickly as possible, and I went ahead and set up a raid farm, which is actually quite simple to do. I used a design by Raiseworks, which has also been used by Impulse SV, and some others. It's pretty simple design. I'll link that design down in the description. Over here in the ocean, this is my raid farm. It's a pretty cool project, and this was really early game that I built this. This farm actually produces sticks, redstone, sugar, glowstone, gunpowder, bottles, spider eyes, and of course emeralds. I actually have a bunch of emeralds here, just so you can kind of get an idea. I'm selling these boxes of emerald blocks. That's how many emeralds I get. Also, down here, we've got all this stuff as well. So, really, this farm gets me all kinds of stuff. To turn this on, all you have to do is come up here, flick that lever real fast to get this thing spinning, and then you just gotta stand here and wait. Eventually this trap door below me is gonna open up, and I'm gonna fall down just like that. You can kind of see what happens here. I fall down past a villager there, and I hit this pressure plate, and it's gonna push me back up, and once we get back up to the top, there's gonna be a raid that spawns way up in the sky. All the dudes are gonna fall down into this spot, and I just whack them here. And if I want to AFK this, I just do an auto clicker to click every second or so, and it'll basically get all kinds of goodies and basically it's great. And to turn it off, I just press this button here to stop the little doodly doos, and then after a little while, this dispenser outputs lava, all these dudes die, and all that's left is the witches, and then I could just whack the witches. So in AFKing that raid farm, I'm able to get a large quantity of emeralds. And from that, I've been able to purchase books from villagers and open a bookstore. I can also sell totems of undying, and really I just have all kinds of good goodies. Another pretty early on project was the port. Basically, we have a land purchasing system, and so I've set up a port so that essentially people who don't want to purchase land for their shops, or they just don't want to build their own shop, are able to rent a store space for the shop. And I just think the design for that port turned out really, really well. I'm very happy with it. I think the idea is going to be to have a couple of different tiers of stores. This will be the kind of store you can rent for just a single diamond. This is a little example of what a bigger store might look like. And a store like this, I'm going to put a lot more barrels in here. And this is going to be 5 diamonds to rent versus a 2-barrel store. Now, funny enough, since then, Corporate Utility Business Enterprises has actually purchased the entire shopping area. So the prices of land have since gone up. So the port is actually even more valuable now than it ever was. I've got quite a few shops over here. This shop is Scarlet's. This is my totem shop. We've got the Fushigi shop. This is Kaler's shop. He's selling Fushigis. This is Katie's turtle and honey shop. This is my Old West saddle shop. I also sell name tags and bells. This is the real moneymaker right here. This is Yarlow's Magical Emporium, with all of the enchanted books that anybody could ever need. It actually doesn't have all of the enchanted books, just all of the ones for tools and armor that I can get from villagers. So, yeah, nice selection there. And then we've got a few open shops. I'm selling some mini blocks over here. Don't think anybody's bought any of these. Oh, somebody bought one. Nice. Yeah, and then there's a little bones and arrows shop. Nobody's really bought many of those. And then these are little individual stalls here, and I think this is actually a really cool project. Like, if you check out what it looks like from over here. Oop. Yeah, it's a nice little project. Once I built the raid farm, I got tired of running around at the pillager outpost to try and get the bad omen effect. So I went a little overkill with the pillager outpost and turned it into a highly efficient pillager spawner, which is one of the most useless farms I have ever made in Minecraft. It's actually one of the most useless farms I've ever witnessed anyone make in Minecraft. But it was a large project that involved a little bit of exploding. And we've got a little hut right here where we can sleep. And then, yeah, then we got a outpost over here. Okay. This should work this time, I think. If I put a redstone block right here, I think it'll just launch the whole machine. Let's see. This could go horribly wrong. Hey, there it goes. Yeah. So this is the current state of the pillager farm. As you can see, they rain down pretty quickly. And all you have to do in order to trigger the raid farm is wait for one of the banner dudes. Sometimes they die. That doesn't happen very often, but sometimes they fall and die. Now, obviously, this works as just a normal XP farm as well. These guys give quite a bit of XP. Obviously, it's not as good as an Enderman farm, but, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, as you can see there, up in the top corner of the screen, I've already got the Bad Omen effect. So now I can head over to the raid farm and turn that off. Or turn that on, rather. I almost forgot to mention, here's what it looks like from the outside. It's in a pretty large hole, and we've also built a slime farm down here, which is pretty cool because we have actually perimeter spawning conditions for the slime farm, for the most part. As you can see, there it goes. We'll be building a little AFK platform over here for the slime farm. And I'm also thinking about building some other farms in this perimeter. So if you have any ideas for farms that we should build here, let me know, and I can work on those. So my next order of business was to actually work on a ghast farm. And now, ghast farms aren't super useful, but what they are good for is making end crystals so you can respawn and fight the Ender Dragon. And I plan to sell those pretty soon. This is my ghast farm over here. I can actually come over here and turn this on so you can see it in operation. Makes some horrifying sounds. There's actually an AFK platform up here, but it's a little bit... You can't really see what's going on from up there, so we'll just come back down. And this is the best part right here. Love those sounds. This is another design by Ray's Works, so or at least showcased by Ray's Works. So yeah, I'll link this farm design in the description as well. So if you want to build your own, you can check that out. So the last little tidbit that should get you caught up to reality is that my girlfriend Katie and I are actually building a collaborative base together. And we've basically went a little bit further back into the woods behind our pile of barrels. And we have started setting up our what's essentially going to be kind of an abandoned castle vibe. And then we're going to build essentially a magical forest around it. So that's kind of what we're going for with that. So you will be seeing a lot of that in the next few episodes. So this is the current state of the base. It kind of just looks like a big chunk of redstone. And that's because I haven't worked on the exterior at all yet. I've just been working on the interior at the moment. But essentially it's going to be this kind of overgrown feeling castle kind of vibe. And here's the little portal, and up here there'll be more stuff, and through the portal there'll be more stuff, and then yeah, this is our main storage room. I built these single item sorters on this side, and I've tried to do a multi-item sorter on this side. It's having some issues though, that I still need to work out. And then up here we've got some villagers just chilling. And this is where I've actually moved all my librarians, and I plan to move all the rest of my villagers pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, good stuff coming. Another actually recent project is I have set up a minigame district, which is actually sponsored by Corporate Utility Business Enterprises, which is Philip and Kaler's company. And that area is known as the Game Cube, sponsored by Cube LLC. And yeah, essentially that is going to be a pretty hoppin' area soon, and I have a project planned for that area, which you will see probably either in the next episode or the episode after that. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Elsewhere. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you around. Have a good one. Peace out. Imagine just stumbling upon this in the world. Like, you're just walking up, gliding up, and whoa! What is this? Just a big hole everywhere. Yeah. It's good stuff.